Oh, can I not breathe so hard? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been several days since I have made a video. It is cold, wet, and just not nice outside today. However, today has its positives. I was offered a job today, a full-time job, and no, I'm not going to tell you where. I kind of had an idea that they would call me. It's something I've never done before, so it'll be new. And honestly, I hope I like it. I really honestly hope that it works out. I'm so grateful to God because through him all things are possible, and that's something I definitely want to talk about, and I'm going to dedicate a video to my belief in God. I'm not sure what your beliefs are, what have you, but I do believe that God is real. Child, look at this hair. And he's never failed me. I mean, as long as you are, I feel like, a good person and you trust, believe, and put in the work, that he will provide for you. Absolutely. And I have a testimony that I want to give, and I want to do it, you know, in a way where I am definitely, you know, giving him his praises, because, you know, without him, I don't know where I would be. And there's so many facets to that. I can't even go into it right now because I'll probably get really, really emotional about it. But I am making this video to document today that, yep, I am going to be gainfully, fully employed again. And what I mean by that, well, you have to wait for the video. Because I'm leaving work right now, working part-time. And I'm probably still going to be working my part-time job. I'm sure they'll work something out with me, hopefully, where I can stay on with them too. So I'll be working full-time and part-time. So I'll have 2 jobs again. Yay me. It's not like I have a love life or anything, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want to say that I'm so happy. That is a weight that has been lifted. But there's a lot more to that than, you know, than what I'm just telling you guys. And like I said, I'm going to dedicate a video to that because it needs its own video. So, but I'm getting ready to get out of here and skedaddle on home. I am not yet fully recovered from my cold still. I have decided that I'm going to rest. I'm really, really going to rest, because last time I did not rest, and I did not get all the way over the previous episode of me being sick before I went full force back into working out again, and I got sick again. So and the plus with this job is that I can work remote. So I won't, you know, after a certain period, as long as I meet my requirements, I won't be front facing with, you know, people, that I'll be working from home again. So I mean, hybrid if I want, you know, just kind of depends on how I want to do it, if I understood correctly, but I'll get the right of that once I get in there. But yep, I'm glad, I'm happy. So let me go home and I will catch up with you guys later. Bye. I might even insert some videos from some previous times that I was out, you know, job searching, going on interviews, going on to job conventions and stuff. Like, man, I was all over the place. I was all over the place. So like I said, I'll tell you guys all that about in an upcoming vlog. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. This will be a story time for a later date. You guys probably won't hear about this until months and months from now, but I'll be sure and still put the content in somewhere. This was actually a job fair, and it low-key sucked, at least for me, because if you didn't have, at the very bare minimum, a bachelor's degree, which I do not possess, my own fault, then more than likely people will look at you crazy. Why are you here? Yeah, one of those. So I'm leaving scratching my head. But it's all good because I'm always on their website. They post frequently. So I actually am waiting. I have a on-spot interview for something. Well, screening. It's not an interview, it's a screening. And we'll see if they feel like I'm worth taking a chance on. Although I've never done the job before, I'm very familiar with it. And I don't want to say that I'm desperate, because I'm not to the point of desperation just yet. However, at the end of this month will be 1 year since I stopped working for the bank. And I've been kind of making it on my savings, which is, if I'm being honest, is, you know, getting pretty low. It's not even getting pretty low. It's pretty low. I don't like it where it is. I'm just going to say that. And before it gets any lower, mind you, I do work. It's only part-time, so it doesn't bring in a lot, but at least it keeps me busy. Before I get to that point, we have got to do something. I have to do something. And there were quite a few people here. This particular job, I can understand why a lot of people don't want to do it. However, like I say, I'm gonna 1:45. I have to be back, like I'm wearing a watch, back there for the screening, and we'll see what comes of it. You know, when I got the job at the bank, it was actually my second interaction with, you know, getting hired at a bank. The first one was Navy Federal, in which I got a first interview, but I didn't get a second. So I didn't get hired by them. Nor did I continue to pursue them either, because at that point, you know, it was a lot of stuff going on in my life, and just, it was a lot. And how I got the actual job at the other financial institution, was quite literally, I went to a job fair. They were there. I talked with them briefly. They passed me a card, and I didn't even immediately apply. I didn't. I just kind of went, yeah, okay, you know, with the whole thing. I really got my hopes up with Navy Federal, because not that they're the end all be all or anything like that, but it was quite literally maybe a couple of months after my whole, you know, thing with my marriage ending went down. So I was very surprised that they called me, because I didn't think that they would think that I would be a good candidate. Not that I'm not a good worker or employee or anything like that, but I had absolutely no history of working for a bank, you know, and I was shocked. I was very surprised when they called and they wanted to interview me. So it was a bit of a letdown that I didn't get the second interview on up to getting hired, because I had really, really high hopes for that. But back to the one that I did get hired for, like I said, I didn't answer them right away. I just kind of took the card and I tucked it away, because I was trying to, you know, I had thousands, 100,000 things going through my head, through my mind. So I think about almost like a month later, I pulled the card out and I just decided, hey, what the hell? What's the worst can happen? I'll get another interview and I still won't get hired, but at least it'll keep me, you know, doing something. At that time, I was working part-time too, you know, and yeah, I did the whole process. We actually did, it was like a video, you know, like where you have to talk and stuff to see if they if they liked you and stuff, which I had never done before, and I thought that was kind of weird that people wanted to see what you look like and what you sound like. But I mean, yeah, but I got hired and it was great. It really was. It was great until it wasn't great anymore. And I understand in order to grow, sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to try different things. Can't stay stagnant in the same position. You never get anywhere that way. So we'll see what comes of this. Like I say, the sun just came out. The weather is lovely today. It's nice and cool and the sun is still out. Beautiful day. But yeah, you guys probably won't see this till much later, when I get up enough nerve to actually put it out there. You know, it takes a lot of nerve to put yourself out here on the internet like this. It really does. You know, I'm human and I have faults and shortcomings, and no one wants to put their faults and shortcomings out there. Not like that. Not like all at once, you know. However, I also feel like, you know, in order to grow and to heal and to further yourself in life, sometimes you have to meet those things head on. You have to address them. You have to talk about them. You have to, you know, deal with them. And I haven't really ever dealt with those things. So, yeah. But I'll catch up with you guys later and let you know how it went, and then maybe 3-4 months down the road from now, you'll peanuts in here, you guys will actually see this video and find out what actually happened with that. You might be surprised. I might actually get the job. But yeah, all right, talk to you guys later. Yummy.